Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem New Mystery the Emblem. In the last episode, we witnessed the death/demise of one of the 4 assassins, and the first one to go was Legion, leaving only 3 left: Amira, Clarice, and Katarina. And other than that, since that was a side story episode, we're actually going to be heading back into the main story. And this time, we're going to be walking in the path of Anri in order to make our way to the Ice Dragon Shrine, all the way where Godo and Tiki are. So, with that, we're actually getting ourselves into another desert map in this episode. So, other than that, that's all I know about this episode, and let's hope we can do this, because honestly, I have no clue how this is going to go. Apparently, there's buried treasure on this map, there's 1 recruitable unit, and there's a bunch of flying wyverns around the map. So, other than that, let's do this, because who knows how this is going to go, to be honest. Chapter 11, Anri's Way. Motord? That's a weird name for a place. Seeking the Light Sphere, Marth and his friends headed for the Tower of Thebes. That is where we fought Garneth, if I remember correctly. The City of Thebes, if I remember. The City of Illusion / the City of Darkness is basically what I remember about that place. Thebes is an ancient city, buried under the sands, along with many treasures. The legend of Thebes, City of Illusion, lured many adventurous men to the desert. However, in the end, not one of them ever returned. As the sages once said, stay clear of Motord, the desert of death. There lies the cursed Dark City. And with that, we're officially heading into there. Oh yeah, and I also forgot, in the last episode, if you didn't watch the last one, we actually unlocked a completely new mask. Because we fought off with Legion, and because he wears his mask that we see him wear, his little weird-looking, kind of like devil, kind of demon mask kind of thing, we ended up getting a mask of our own that we unlocked. Although this is more like Phantom of the Opera kind of thing. But honestly, I kind of miss my scars, to be honest, since the character we made had like a scarred face, and now he doesn't even have that anymore. So kind of the continuity of his character is kind of ruined at the moment. But we'll get rid of the mask in the end of this episode, since we have the option to, once we actually get through. So, other than that, let's do this. Huh? Who's there? Sire, it's me, Spooks. Oh, it's just you. You had me startled for a moment. Especially with that mask on you. Is it that strange? Honestly, yes. Well, perhaps a little. Do you mean to fight like that? Yeah? I see. Yeah, it was pretty strange looking. So, with that, we actually have our talking thing, so let's see what we got for this one. So we have one for Merrick. Kinda weird that there's a Merrick, one here, because of the fact that Merrick is already unlocked, so there's no reason for them to kind of explain Merrick, but kind of weird. We also have Jake, which is our recruitable character. He is the Ballistican from the original game, and also the remake of Shadow Dragon, since he's also a Ballistican in that game. But now he's a warrior for some reason, a bow-wielding, axe-wielding warrior, which is very weird. We also have our current status, and Sirius and Spooks, so we finally get another one with Camus. I'm actually looking forward to that, so other than that, let's do this. Sir Merrick, are you familiar with Anri's Way? I do not know in detail, but it seems to be a land ruled by mighty dragons and barbarians. I've heard that among them, the wyverns are particularly dangerous. Wyverns? Do they have any weaknesses? Yes, wyverns are weak to wind magic, like Excalibur, as well as arrows. Myself included, it would be a wise choice to prepare a number of people with those. I see. You have my thanks, Sir Merrick. Okay, so that's the reason why we have Merrick, because of the Excalibur tome. Since his specific tome is good against flying units, is basically what I remember. Other than that, let's see what's going on with Jake, since he is our recruitable here. Spooks, listen to me. When I was scouting out in the deserts, I saw a person who might have been an ally from the previous war. I can't be certain because I saw him from afar, but I think it was Jake. Jake? Yeah, Jake used to be a Grecian Ballistican, and had a girlfriend named Anna. She's the, if you're wondering, if you don't know who Anna is, but Anna is like a main character in these games. For the most part, she's a returning character, kind of like Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny from Pokemon. Basically, kind of like that, honestly. But Anna is basically that for this game. But for this first Anna, Jake is the boyfriend of the first Anna that appeared in these games. And although Jake does appear twice, I still don't really know much about him, to be honest. Other than him being really good as a Ballistican when the Ballisticans were a class that you could play as. I don't even know if the Ballisticans are playable in this game, to be completely honest. Other than that, let's see what else is going on here. They were really close, and Jake did his best for Anna's sake. Yeah, I think I remember that.
She won? Alright, you win. But I'm doing it for Anna, just to be clear.
And if I remember, we met him in the Nordham Market, if I'm remembering correctly. I think that's exactly the chapter we met Jake and Anna, and also Lind. Which is pretty cool.
Spooks, I'll try and talk to Jake. Perhaps he would fight alongside us again.
You never know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But obviously he is if he's recruitable.
We have said our goodbyes to Caden, and are now about to challenge Anri's way. Do you remember what Lord Goto said? We have to save Hardin, now a slave to the Dark Sphere. If we hope to bring salvation to our homeland, if we reach the Ice Dragon Shrine, beyond Anri's way, we'll obtain the Light Sphere, and then we'll be able to neutralize Hardin's Dark Sphere. But to do that, we first have to cross the Desert of Death.
True, true, true. But here we go, our one and only support for this chapter. Sir Sirius?
So Spooks, was it?
I was most rude to you the other day, please forgive me. I can see now, from the way you fight, that you are a true knight.
No, the fault is not yours. Please raise your hand. I deliberately provoked the fight, so that I could test you. It is I who was at fault. I wish to ask for your forgiveness.
What? Sir Sirius, what are you?
Your actions the other day were virtuous and befitting of a knight. I know a man who brought forth great tragedy because of he was unable to do what you did.
Sir Sirius?
Sir Spooks, I'll answer the question you asked me the other day. My true name is...
No, Sir Sirius. Do not concern yourself. I'm sure I'd be better off not knowing your true identity, right? I've come to understand you, thanks to that encounter. Indeed, there's no way someone Prince Marth accepted could be an evil man.
So Spooks.
Sir Sirius, I'm counting on you, from now on.
I am in your debt.
And with that, we still have one more for Camus. I think he's gonna eventually end up telling us who he is, but he is Camus. It's literally set in stone in his story. And even, there's multiple accounts where he even, kind of like says it on accident, who he is, just by the way he acts, and even by the item that he's literally holding. He's holding Camus's pike, and only Camus can hold this item if I'm correct. Let's hear, we can try it. I'm pretty sure, there's special weapons only one person can hold. Oh no, never mind. I always thought, okay, so anyone can use this, but it is Camus, though. Other than that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make sure we have everyone prepared. Everyone's at a certain level. I also want to... Actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna do it now, but we're actually gonna be, reloading the save. I've already leveled up Spooks to level 20, but I want to just show you off how the, just that we are gonna be turning him into his next class. So we'll do that real quick, since we have the opportunity to do that right now. So I'll show you it real quick. So if we go over here and go to one of our Master Seals, we're actually going to finally be upgrading Spooks. Although when you guys see the Spooks later, he's actually going to be a level 20 Spooks leveled up as a Sorcerer and not a level 18 one like here. But with that, as you can see, we have a bunch of new stats to work with, and we're officially a Sorcerer, which means we're finally now a promoted class member. Other than that, that's literally our second promotion unit that we promoted ourselves, because the only other one on our team is Mauricia, which is our healer, slash mage at this point, because bishops are mages and healers at the same time, even though sorcerers are technically the same thing as well. I think sorcerers can get to S rank in weapons when it comes to the tomes, and I think the bishops can get to S ranks with the staves. I think that's the difference. And I think they can get up to A for either or, but they can't go to S for each and other one. I think that's how the difference is between them. I don't know for sure, but I am going based on what I believe is the truth. But other than that, I'm going to go make sure everyone's in the proper order, have everyone with the in the right places, and also be ready for the secret treasure areas, because I'm not going to do all of them, but there is certain ones I want to go for. There's a another lady sword which we can get for Cecile, and there's also a Elysian whip in the top left of the map that I want to get at the end of this episode as well, because apparently there's Elysian whips even though the master seals are a thing. I don't know what's going on there, but other than that, I'll be right back, and I'll see you guys once I'm all ready. So, BRB, boys and girls. Okay, now that I have every unit that I want to be using, everyone's leveled to the perfect amount for this level as well, and we actually have to take off a couple of our units just so we can bring Seda here, because we can only bring 11 units. Our usual amount is 12, but they took off one of the allowed units on this chapter, so all we can use for this episode is we have to drop off Roderick and we have to drop off Ryan for this episode. But we get to use Seda, I guess, since we actually need Seda in order to unlock Jake. So, with that, I believe we're all ready. So, with that, let's get into this. Because we got ourselves a desert map, and desert maps are a little annoying at some points, but let's see what we can do.
Jagan, where in the world are we? This is a path depicted in Anri's saga. The first obstacle in Anri's way, the Desert of Death. With a scorching sun, raging sandstorms, savage clansmen of the sands, and wyverns that soar and dominate the skies. As the city of illusion shimmers in the distance, we can only stand and gaze. Or so the legends has it. So Anri came through here as well, and by himself too. That's right. Your ancestor and Altea's founder, King Anri. To save Princess Artemis, he set out on a journey to seek the divine souled falchion. King Anri was strong. I wouldn't be able to cross through here alone. I'm truly grateful to those who offered to accompany me through this desert.
You are strong, sire. Everyone wants to be with you. Wherever you go, they will follow. That's what I believe. That's something you have that King Anri never did.
Thank you. I don't have Anri's power, but I have all of you. Wonderful companions like you. Spooks, that's why I won't give up. Let's go, Spooks.
Understood. And with that, we're officially on this map. I'm already dreading this one due to the fact that this entire map is desert. I don't know if you can maybe walk over bones and it be counting as normal terrain. I'm gonna heavily doubt it. But, yeah, this is gonna be a problem. We got a bunch of wyverns. As you can see, they can fly pretty far. With a nice movement of 12. Oh my. Wow, 12 movement. I don't even have 12 movement units yet. But we also have Jake over here. We have this guy over here, and then I think there's another one hiding somewhere. Yeah, this guy with the steel axe here, I guess. And then Vulnerary, I guess. I'm just marking the ones that have items just so you guys can see them. But yeah, there's a couple free items on this map. And then you also have the ones that are hidden in the sands itself, like in little areas like this. And there's also a secret shop on one of these as well. But the items that are in the secret shop, we don't have any money, so technically can't even buy them even if we wanted to, so there's no point in me even trying. So other than that, let's actually do this. Okay. First off first is we need to make sure Seda is making her way topside, because that's the whole reason she's even on the map, so let's make sure she's followed by a couple of units that can help her, because she's going to definitely need some help here, and thankfully since we do have mages on map, that means we can run through the sands at max speed. And also, any footman units are also really good for this chapter as well, since we'll be able to use dance on them and make sure they can kind of move as far as they possibly can, because they're definitely going to need it. Okay, I'm going to say maybe here is a perfect spot, I guess. Okay, Katria, since my flying units are perfect for this map, we're going to be trying to use them as much as we possibly can. And then we can pull Camus over here and see if we can pull anybody over. Let's see here. I'm going to say, let's go Iron Lance here, maybe. And then end turn. I think that's a good turn to start with. I'm not sure what I want to do, and they do 12 damage to Camus. Okay. I was not expecting that, and we don't even double the Wyverns. Okay then. Well, now we know why they were able to chase us down from that range. I was actually thinking this Axeman here was going to be doing that, but nope, not him. Okay, other than that, let's see here, what can we possibly do? I'm saying we can maybe go all in and rush the steel bow user over here. That might actually be a good idea, because then it gets rid of the bowman, and then we don't have to worry about getting one-shotted by a bow person for Seda. And Seda should be fine, she is level 16. And then if we run over with Spooks, we can one-shot this guy with our Blizzard. Since now that we're a Sorcerer, we're basically in endgame mode for Spooks here, because Spooks has some pretty good stats. He's literally 25 magic with 16 speed, and that's mostly from our stones, since the stones give us +4, but honestly, it's not bad. Okay, it looks like Ogma can't even get this, so we're gonna just not worry about that. Honestly, I kind of want Camus to get this one, just because Camus doesn't get to fight that often, so honestly, let's just give Camus this, since he's been kind of waiting around for the past couple chapters, so giving him anything he can get, honestly, would be nice. We don't need the Vulnerary right now, but we can save it for later. Then we can just mend Camus's wounds here for some free experience, and also full heal him, since he is kind of low. Is the dragon the one that can reach us? Seems like it is. Anyone else that can reach us? Okay, so we can pull the dragon over if we really wanted to here. I think that might be a good idea, actually. Who's the highest defense on our team? Oh no, we need resistance, don't we? Because he's a... Yeah, we're gonna need resistance. Let's do that instead, because it's actually smarter. Because if we have any resistance, we'll be able to dodge the damage that guy's gonna be doing to us. I'm also gonna put maybe Marth over here and make it so the horseback units can kind of get a little bit closer, since it's a little bit harder for them if they can't really move. And let's just do a free dance for some free experience. Other than that, I think that's our turn, so let's just end turn and see what we can possibly do here, because honestly, I have no clue. And thankfully these axe users can't crit, because critting for them might actually be a good thing for them if they could get a random crit on me. But thankfully our luck is in a decent spot. Okay, well, actually I might be wrong on the fire breath then. It seems like it hits through might, actually. Okay. I thought my resistance would be decent enough, but they did more damage to Katria there than they did with Camus. Huh. That's different. Okay, so it is defense, and he's doing 22 damage. Oh my goodness. I should have seen if that Wyvern was close enough. I have, like, no HP now. Okay then, yeah, let's never try that again. Wow, okay, I hope that's not, like, super long range attack as well. I hope that's only close range, because that hurts. Actually hurts. Okay, it seems like we're fine now, I think. Let me make sure where the next Wyvern can range to. Okay, any of these can get to me? No, they can't. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's deal with these Wyverns real quick, because, yeah, that could actually be bad if we let them just do that. Okay, I need to actually pay attention to where they're going then. Okay, it seems like we can use Camus to actually tank these guys, though. So it's not the worst case scenario. Okay, since I don't mind, since we're not really using Seda, we don't really need to worry about her getting these levels, so I'm just gonna take this for our buddy here, Spooks, so let's just take this, and this will go to us for some free experience, since none of our other allies are gonna make it. So down goes another Wyvern. Actually, I didn't even notice how much... Ooh, it's like 60 experience for one Wyvern, really? HP and speed, not bad, not bad. I'm not gonna save yet. We're gonna save after we figure out what we're doing on this side of the map. Let's see where these Wyverns go. What's the closest Wyvern to us, and will we be fine if we go any further? Okay, it seems like we'll be fine to walk forward. Okay, so everyone in this side of the map is fine now. Okay, perfect. I just need to make sure about that. Other than that, let's see here. Who is needing some experience and who isn't? I want to see if we can maybe get Katria to be her next form soon. So let's see if we can give Katria a level or 2 here. Since I'm pretty sure Marth doesn't have a promotion class in this game, because of the fact that in the original game they didn't have a promotion for the Lord class, and I don't think they would just randomly add one for this game, so I'm going to say they more than likely don't, so we're not going to waste our time and trying to do that. Okay, other than that, we can maybe do this, have Cecile go for this, and then we can double here for free. Take the 15 damage, but honestly, or not 15, 11 damage. I was reading Cecile's damage. Oops. But take that damage there. We can maybe run in with, actually, we can just go in with Katria and just go for the free knockout, since Katria is more than likely going to double the sniper anyways. And then we get another steel bow for Ryan. Even though he's been, honestly, pretty good with his bows. He hasn't really broken many of them since... Well, he does have a harder time chasing down people, but honestly, he really doesn't need to worry about any of that. Okay, let's see here. Where is the best spot for us to land where we don't get attacked by 2 of these guys? Let's turn off that. Let's just see what our range is here. So he can attack there. And then he won't chase me down, so only one of the dragons will come if Marth's standing here. So let's do that, and be smart here, and then end turn on the bone pile over here, and then I think we can do our first save, I think. So let's do that real quick, just because I feel like we're in a safe spot to do so, and this will be a good spot to save in, because then we can reload from here, because I don't have to make a save point there, honestly. And then we got a crit on this wyvern, so the wyvern goes down for free. Okay, not bad, not bad. That means we can kind of manipulate what we're doing here now a little bit. Okay. I don't think these guys can chase me down either, so we don't need to worry about these guys. But we do need to pull the other wyvern over, so... Honestly, let's just do what we did with Marth just a second ago, honestly. Oh yeah, we can't heal him because he doesn't have a... He wasn't even close to knocking us out. I think we'll be fine. So let's just do it like we just did, honestly. Other than that, I guess we can use our vulnerary just because we do need the heal. Just heal Katria up a little bit since she will definitely need it. Okay, you guys move forward. And then we can also use Fina to help Cecile catch up, since horseback does not have a nice time on this desert sands, honestly. Okay, that side seems perfect. Other than that, Ogma, as far as you can go, buddy. Let's see here. Do I need to pull another dragon over, or what am I doing here? Okay, it seems like these guys are the only ones, maybe. Actually, wait, no, it's this wyvern. Okay, so one wyvern's making his way over, so... Let's see here. If we move here, maybe... Actually, I want to make sure. Let's turn off all their movements. And I just want to see the wyverns. Okay, wyvern can go here. Okay. So that means only this one's gonna attack me, right? Oh no, wait. Okay, so we can get him to attack, actually. Okay, it's one from that spot, right? Let's see here. As long as we get to here, that is exactly what I want. Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure we were getting that wyvern and not getting attacked completely by 2 of them. Because if we have both of them attacking us, it could be much worse. Because we won't really be able to do much with that. Other than that, we can heal up you, because you are supposed to be 42 HP, but you're literally half HP right now, so let's just be smart there. Other than that, I guess Spooks can go here, and end turn there. Other than that, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Okay, thankfully we are using the rapier, and we can get some free crits here, that we can actually get rid of these dragons early, and not have to worry too much about them, because... honestly, well, Marth gets some free experience out of it too, if we just do it the way we've been doing. Okay, we already know Camus isn't going to double, and this guy ain't going to double us, so we don't need to worry about that. But we do need to worry about the other wyvern if he starts chasing us. He is actually making his way here. Okay then. This is where things get a little bit more hectic. Okay, I'm going to see if maybe I can run this wyvern down, And if I can, I might be able to do this exactly how I want to. But based on what I can see, it looks like we might not be able to do it the way I'm going to try to do it. So... let's see here. Just seeing if they can even chase me down. I don't even think these guys can chase me. Yeah, actually, we can perfectly do this. Just move Katria over here, knock this guy out with a silver lance, and we're perfectly fine, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Smart. Okay. Because the archer shouldn't be in range, and that's the reason why I'm doing this. Even though I dropped a 1 HP here, this is actually a smart move, because 1, it gets the wyvern off the field. 2, these guys shouldn't be able to move in that spot. And I was right. Okay, perfect. Okay, other than that, let's see here. What do I want to do here? I need to pull this other wyvern out, just so he's not attacking us. So let's do that real quick. Just put Marth right there. I think that should be fine. Both of these guys can't hit him. Nope, both of them can. So let's move out of range. Put Luke over here. Put Fina over here, do free dance. Might as well, just free experience. Okay, not bad. She's almost next level. Other than that, let's see here. We can go for... honestly, Camus can go for a level here, honestly. Because Ogma's still not even in range, even if he wanted to be. Okay, so Camus, you're going to actually go for this, because it's honestly free for you, and honestly, I want to get some levels for Camus, since he doesn't get to fight too often, and him getting some free levels actually kind of helps him out, since the drill grounds could be a little bit harder for him because of the fact that he's already pre-promoted, and honestly, I just don't want to worry about the drill grounds when it comes to him. Okay, other than that, let's do a heal on Camus, because he is our defensive tank on the side of the map, so let's be smart. Other than that, I really can't do anything else with this turn, so end turn and see what we can do with the wyverns over here. Okay, thankfully we don't have to worry about these guys doubling, so we were perfectly fine with what we did with Marth. Okay, other than that, let's see here, what are these? Oh, okay, that is a weird positioning from that enemy. Okay, not bad, not bad. Honestly, Katria's not in a good spot to do this. And also Marth ain't either. How far can this guy go? He can go pretty far, actually. Okay. I'm gonna just move everyone out as far as we possibly can, and then see if we can maybe bait the guy over, I think. We do need to get Marth out of range, though, so I'm pretty sure Fina should be fine, even if she gets hit. I think she'll be perfectly fine. Since she does have some decent defense, I think she has more than Marth. No, she doesn't. But she does have... oh, max speed, actually. Okay, so 25 speed is max for Fina. That's not bad, actually. Okay, other than that, Luke, you go here. We need to block them off from getting to Marth, since Marth is a game over if they get over to him. So let's be very careful with that. Other than that, is that the only dragon on the map still? I think it is. Based on what I can see, it looks like the final one. Nope, there's still one, but he's the boss, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, as long as we can get that that guy off the field. I'm going to run Katria as far as we possibly can away from that, because it might... actually, she might go down here, actually. I don't think I can do anything there, actually. Okay, looks like we're going to end up having her... oh wait, no, we can use a rescue here. You know what, honestly, just because we don't usually use the rescue staff that often, let's just use it just because. Just so we can, honestly, don't have to worry about knocking someone out on accidents. Okay, there we go, perfect. Okay, other than that, I think we're fine. Let's see here. Can Jake actually get to us from here? No, he can't. He's nowhere close. Okay, so we can have Camus go for this guy, I think, maybe. Let's see here. Does he do enough damage? Yeah, he does. With Camus's pike, he does. Perfect. Thank you, Camus. Not bad, not bad. Down goes one of these guys. Not bad. And we also get a free steel axe, but we don't use any kind of axe wielders at the moment, so technically we don't really need it, but it's free, I guess. Other than that, we can double this guy to knock him out, so let's just do that real quick. Thank you, Satan. Not bad, not bad. And then we can figure out what to do with this last guy, since the last guy is kind of still in our way. We need him to be off the field if we want Satan to make it to our destination. I don't think Ogma can get there either. Yeah, Ogma's not having a fun time with this map, honestly. Other than that, honestly, just blizzard this guy into a nice ice cube, and honestly, this map is pretty much over for the most part, because the enemies can't really do much now. Okay, and I think that's basically our turn. Yeah, Marth is the last one, so let's just end turn and see what the dragon ends up trying to do here. Okay, he's going in with his 19 damage breath here, but he gets doubled by Julian, so that's actually just a freebie. Okay, I'll take it. Julian needs the experience, honestly, and we got an energy drop out of that. Okay, I think that's going to be giving us some attack, actually. Let me see. Okay, it's by 2 in this game. Okay, so anyone that wants +2 attack would want that. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Honestly, I might throw that onto Cecile, since Cecile is lacking on the attack. Other than that, let's see here, what can we possibly do here? Honestly, it looks like we can maybe run in with Cecile, get 2 knockouts with her by using Fina as like an anchor to get the other axe wielder, and then we can run Julian right into that, archer in the front of him, because I'm pretty sure he can still make it. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. No, he can only go 3 range. Okay, so he can go for this guy, I think. No, he can't. He can't do enough damage. Let's see here. We can possibly do something here. I just need to figure it out. Okay, you dance, have Cecile move, and then we'll figure out from there, I think. Okay, we could get rid of you, which would be smart, because... No, I think it's smarter to get rid of this guy, honestly. It's just smarter to knock him out so we don't have to deal with him later. And then maybe we can walk up to the archer and knock him out. I guess we'll find out in a second. Yeah, we're just out of range. So let's not even bother trying that. And then, honestly, just sit back and see what Marth can do here. Because he can't really move anywhere at the moment. Other than that, right side of the map is pretty much done for. So, right side, you guys do whatever you want, honestly, because we actually don't need to worry about you, since literally the only other person on the map on this side is Jake. So, honestly, it's just free. Free level for Mauritia, which is a magic skill, speed, luck, and HP, which is really good for us. And then we can run Seda right over to Jake, and I want to make sure that we're talking to him. So, let's get Jake all in situated. There we go.
Jake, what are you doing all the way out here?
Is that you, Seda? Hey, long time no see. I'm here to meet my beloved Anna.
Huh? Anna lives in a place like this.
Oh, you didn't know. Anna's running a secret shop out here. It's a tiny bit troublesome coming here, but, you know, love conquers all barriers. Your turn, Seda. What are you doing in the desert?
Listen, Jake, we're fighting for the peace of the continent again. Could you help us like old times?
I don't know. I kinda lost my ballista, so I doubt I'd be much use to you.
That's not true. You'd help us out a lot just by being there.
Ah, shucks. How can I say no when you say it like that? I bet Anna's worried about the war too. Alrighty, I'll join you then.
And with that, we officially have our one and only recruit on this map. And he also can help us out with the rest of this map as well, since he is a pre-promoted unit, but honestly, we won't be using him for too long. Oh, the bones do count as a terrain that we can walk over with horseback. That's actually... Oh, look at that, we found a freebie. I did not actually know where that location was. Okay, we get a free arm scroll because I didn't remember that location. Okay, cool, that actually works for me. Other than that, I don't even think we can get to that archer, so there's no point in me trying. Let's just end turn and see what we can do here. Okay, you only do 8 damage to Fina, and you literally missed, so good job. You literally missed your only shot you were ever going to get on her, and I just wasted a rapier stack, but honestly, it might end up being good here because of the fact that we only used 1 durability due to that crit. Okay, other than that, just have everyone continue making their way upward, and then other than that, we might do a small cut here just to make sure everyone's in the right position, because we need to kind of get to the other side of the map. Because I don't think the rest of the enemies are going to start moving, and it doesn't seem like reinforcements are even on this map, so honestly, we could just probably do whatever for the moment. Honestly, I see one thing we can possibly do here, is if we remove the killer bow on him, and bait in the swordsman, we might be able to get a free bait in here, which would be perfect. Other than that, keep having canvas go upwards, I guess. Katria, you make your way on, or way over there. Make sure our healer is making their way as well. And then Ogma, I guess, over here as well. Not bad. Not a bad turn. Now let's see what we can possibly do here. So yeah, I wanted to see... He lived with 1 HP, and I didn't even expect him to double me there. I just did it, and it happened. Okay, then. That is actually kind of terrifying. Okay, let's see here. I actually don't one-shot this dude. No, I did not want to waste that. I was going to actually go in with Spooks there. Okay, thankfully he doesn't double me, and he didn't even hit me, so I don't think it wasted the durability. That could have been really bad. Okay, just go for the Blizzard, knock him out, and then we for sure knocked him out because we got a crit, because you can't dodge crits, based on what I know. So, thankfully, down goes him. I don't know what the Master Sword does, but it is a 12 might sword with a B rank, and it's not bad whatsoever. 30 crit, 100% hit chance, and range of 1. Wow, that thing is actually really good. Okay then, I like it, and we got ourselves a free energy drop. Cool. Not bad, not bad. I like freebies. I don't know where any of the other items are other than the ones I'm actually searching for, but honestly, if we can get anything, I'll take it, honestly. Okay, other than that, let's see if there's anything else in any of these bone piles, because some of these bone piles do have items, as long as we make our way to them. And it seems like once you make it to this side of the map, that you actually have normal movement again, for the most part. Not bad. Okay, you make your way up here, and then I might do a small cut here, because I don't think the enemies are going to move. Yeah, they're not moving. So I'll be right back. I'm going to actually go and find that lady sword real quick, because I want to get another one, without having to waste a hammer knee staff on it, because we only have so many charges left. Because I want to use the final charge on fixing up the rescue, to be honest, because the rescue is fine, and it's also really good for us. So, honestly, I want to make sure to use it on that if we have to. So, with that, I'll be right back, and we're going to do a small cut. I'm going to go and make my way to the final area over here, and then, once we're over here, we'll start continuing the story. So, be right, boys and girls, and I'll see you all in literally a second. Okay, now that I actually have the lady sword, if you guys are wondering where it is, it's in this small area right here. But, let's see here, now that we're actually in the top half of this map, we actually have to make our way to this little side over here. I believe if we get to, I think it's this spot here, I think? It's one of these spots next to the actual tower, is where we actually get our free items. So here we go, the Elysian Whip. So let's see here, so it's kind of strange that they actually still have the Elysian's whips, even though the Master Seals are a thing in this game. Kind of strange, honestly, since I'm pretty sure this is the last game with them so far, because this is not Shadow Dragon, Numis through the Emblem, Awakening didn't have them, and Fates didn't have them, and then also Three Houses, and so on and so forth. So far, as of everything we've seen so far, none of them had these, so this is literally the final game with this. I remember those in Sacred Stones, for the most part, if I remember correctly. But other than that, take that with a grain of salt, though, because some things I don't remember specifically. Okay, other than that, I do need to make sure we do this right. Okay, okay, first things first is I can see we can maybe go here, knock out this guy. So Marisha, you actually get to fight for once, since you usually don't get to fight. So honestly, let's give you a freebie here, since this should be an easy fight. Because if we go here, then deal with, let's see here, what can we do next? Marth is still low, so we can't really send him forward. But we can send Luke forward, since he's still full HP. So let's do that. And then we can, move Spooks in a little bit. Marisha will go down by herself, I think, so we might need to block off one of the areas here, because I don't think the dragon's gonna move. Yeah, the dragon's not moving, and he also has Wyrm Slayer on him. Ooh, freebies. Like that. Okay. I think if we were to move Seda into here, yeah, the archer would hit us. Okay, so that wouldn't be smart at all. So let's end turn there, I guess. Move Jake forward. And then we can move Ogma in a little bit, I think. And then we can move Camus right there, I think. Other than that, I think that's basically our turn, because Literally, there's really not much we could do here unless I could have used that for a free dance, but it's fine. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do this properly, because if we were to move anyone else into that position, I think that the Axe Wielder would have did a decent amount to Mauritia, and then the Archer would do a follow-up attack and knock out Mauritia completely. So honestly, I think that was the only way we're going to be making it, so we didn't have to worry there. Just don't crit. Okay, thank you. Okay, down goes another Archer, and this time he had a killer bow. Both killer weapons, and none of them critted, thankfully. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Continue making our way through the desert as far as we possibly can, because for the most part, we really can't do much for the most part due to the fact that the sand really does hinder your movements. Honestly, it could have been worse. It could have been a fog map, and fog maps are even worse when it comes to movement, due to the fact that you can only go so far. Okay, we're going to be breaking our men's staff in a second, so might as well break it now, honestly. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then we can see what we could possibly do here. I'm saying go for Capture here and just get rid of this Archer early, and then we can start dealing with the Wyvern on the actual pedestal of the end of this chapter. Because we're going to have to get through that guy anyway, so let's just get the Archer out of the way now to make it easier. Then we can make sure everyone is in proper order, make sure that we have anyone that wants to get any free experience here, they can possibly do so, as long as they know what they're doing here. Seta's definitely not getting this though, because Seta is in our unit we're using this for this story. Okay, other than that, let's see here, what's the best way we could possibly do this? It looks like maybe dropping a... I don't want to knock him out, that's the problem. So there's no reason for me to attack there. I want to see if I can give Katria this, because I want to get another recruited or upgraded unit, and the only way I can possibly think of doing so is by getting Katria first, because Katria is really close to doing so. So Katria, you're going to go for this with your Silver Lance. I know it's... Technically, we should go for somebody else here, but honestly, I just want to get another unit that's promoted, because I would like to get a Falcon Knight at some point. Okay, HP, Strength, Skill, not bad, and a Wyrm Slayer. I'll take that, I guess. Don't know if I'll use it anytime soon. I'm going to probably end up saving it for a chapter with a bunch of dragons. And I think we actually have one coming up because of the fact that when I was looking at the chapter names, the next one's actually called the Graveyard of Dragons. So I'm pretty sure they're giving us that for just to have it early for the next chapter. Because obviously we have little to no Wyrm Slayer weapons, to be completely honest. Honestly, there's no reason to move everybody right now, actually. The only person we need to be moving is actually Marth, so... Let's see here, can we force him to keep moving forward? Doesn't seem like it. Only thing I can possibly think of helping him is just by moving our allies out of his way. And then we can finally end this chapter and we're done here. Okay, let's see here. If I move one, have Fina dance, I think we can actually move him directly on top of that castle. And then we can end the chapter like so. Nope, we were one off. I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to do that or not. Okay, let's seize the castle, and chapter done. Chapter 11, all done. Thank goodness I do not like desert maps. Well, let's see what's going on here. Sire, the army has arrived at the tower. How shall we proceed?
Marmar? It's been ages. It's me, Tiki. I've wanted to see you for a long time.
Huh, Tiki, you came to welcome us. Oh, I see, you've been living with Lord Goto, haven't you?
Sire, do you know this little girl?
Yes, this is Tiki, a companion of ours during the war. Tiki was a great boon to our cause. She mowed down legions of enemy dragons with her tremendous power.
What? This little girl did that. He has no clue that she's a Maneki.
But you've certainly grown since last time. I'm glad to see you're well.
Yeah, but I was really lonely, 'cause you never came to see me.
I'm sorry, but I could never forget about you. I had intended to invite you back to Altea, once things had calmed down.
Marmar, I love you.
What?
Oh, I was about to say, hey Zane, long time no see. This was a unit we ended up using, and he ended up being one of my absolute favorites. So it's cool to see him again. Oh, how are we gonna put him on the team, though, if we can only have 12 units? Ooh, that's gonna be hard. Because then we're gonna have to switch around, because I definitely want to use him again. He's honestly the most interesting character design that I've seen, due to the fact that I like the ability of Freelancer. Being able to turn into another ally is honestly one of the coolest abilities in these games, and he's the only one that's been able to do that, based on all the games I've played. And he's really cool because of that. But it's cool to see you again, Zane. Haha, gotcha. Zane? What the? Crossdresser? I did not expect that.
Oopsie daisy. Took you by surprise, didn't I? Particularly you over there, new guy. I'm Zane, a friend of Marth's transforming into other people's special ability of mine. Hey, Princey, my Tiki impression was pretty darn tootin', wasn't it? Did I provide some comic relief? Well, let's get going. You wanted to see Lord Goto, right?
Zane, how did you know Lord Goto? Just who are you? And if you want to know that, I actually do know a bit about Zane. Zane is a dragon / Manakete that threw away his stone in order to actually live the way he wanted. He didn't want to live as a Manakete. And honestly, I can't blame him, because a lot of people seem to hate Manaketes in the actual world of Fire Emblem, because of the fact that, well, they're stronger than normal humans, and, well, if a human, in this case, were scared that a giant massive dragon could slaughter them at any moment, they'd more than likely kill the Manaketes and the dragons at the same time. And he's a Manakete, so he would be on the chopping block, based on what I understand from this. Other than that, I don't know the exact thing. I do know he threw away his stone. That's the only thing I know about him. But, let's see here.
Well, let me see. I don't think that really matters right now. So, quit gapping and follow me.
Okay, we'll be following you, Zane, and yes, I'm getting rid of this mask, if you're wondering, Marth. Spooks, I noticed you fighting with that mask on. Yeah, the Desert Sun was strong, but it acted as a shield. Well, actually, that makes sense, though. Nevertheless, I suppose there's little point in wearing it now. I see. Are you going to remove it, then? Honestly, yes. I want my scars back. Yeah, I think I shall. Yes, that's probably a good idea. And with that, we officially have our normal face again, since all of our scars literally disappeared out of nowhere. And scars don't disappear like that. It's just because we changed our face, and faces can be changed when you originally make Kris. So, with that, thank you all for watching Anri's Way. This actually wasn't that long of an episode. I actually expected this one to be longer due to the fact that there was desert. But all the sand didn't really drop us that much, although it took us a couple turns to get through all the desert areas. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. It was a very fun chapter, and I actually had quite a bit of fun with this. So, with that, we'll be heading into the Dragon's Graveyard in the next episode. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but that's all I know, is the name. So, with that, I'll see you all in literally a dragon graveyard, and I'll be... Honestly, I'm kind of scared, because I have a feeling we're going to be fighting a bunch of dragons. And dragons were terrifying in this chapter, so seeing more of them? Uh-oh, we're going to have a bad time, aren't we? So, with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.